What's up, everybody? Do we got sound? Yeah. All right. What's going on? A happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, May 10th, and it's time for some more Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition continuation of Waterdeep Under Siege. We're on session 7, and Waterdeep Under Siege takes place in the future. In the future. Caesar, thank you for the resubscriptions. There's 13 months.
He had to go put his Pink Floyd t-shirt on. Did you see that?
Did he? Did he?
No, I just realized I had my Pink Floyd t-shirt on.
Well, it's
Sure, coincidence, yeah.
It is a Pink Floyd-ish kind of night going on here, because we got pudding. We got pudding. That's where we left off last week. Some pudding. Manicure, thank you for the resubscription. Thank you. 3 months, yeah. I got my sounds fixed so I can hear them on, here instead of seeing it. Next thing I got to work on is my Stream Deck because it's not working right. Something's wrong. Got to reprogram it. But let's just. I don't have roll for initiative anymore because it's hanging up with something, but I can go. Let's roll initiative, bitches.
Oh, we can do that.
Push that button.
Shit. Where's that button at? I forgot.
Right. I forgot.
Oh, Marley's off to just a gloriously.
Well, you guys are upstairs anyway, sleeping, so it's probably not
S
gonna
is asleep, so
it's probably not gonna matter.
he's trying to
But
hibernate.
with 5e, even if you are asleep, you get initiative. It's kind of weird. You could be totally surprised, but you got initiative. But I think we're gonna just skip on down to Morcal, who is not surprised as he hears this thing like squeezing out of a hole about this big and like a crack in the wall, like and like starting to fill up, and you're like, oh, what is that? And you look over, and at first it looks like a shadow, right? You're not quite sure what it is, and then you got dark vision, and you let your eyes adjust a little, and you're like, wait a second, that looks like a pus or an ooze or a slime or something. I don't know. Your character can roll a nature check to see if he can shit himself or not.
Yeah, let's see if he knows what this thing is.
I think he's got a general idea that this is some kind of creature, anyways.
Something that he probably doesn't want to deal with.
Yeah. It starts to dissolve a cup on your desk as it oozes out.
That was my favorite cup.
It's like a styrofoam cup or something.
All right, so if he is awake, which it sounds like he is, but he was, I think, lying in bed, trying to get to sleep. He
probably was asleep when this thing woke him up.
Oh, woke him up. All right.
He might even still have his little mask on. I don't know what he wears when he sleeps.
I like the idea that he wears a sleep mask.
But it's like a
he
bra.
He wears two of them.
I started saying his eyes were so far apart to be a brassiere.
Yes.
So he basically falls out of bed because he's all tangled up in his blankets, and then he'll just use the disengage action, and I assume he had to stand up, so that's going to take half his movement anyway.
Yeah. Is there any verbal communication going on?
Yeah. And as he's running, he takes his blanket, and once he finally gets it unwrapped, he just throws it at the black pudding, hoping to distract it a little bit. And then he's like, God, everybody get out here! What the heck is this?
Your blanket
thing?
starts smoldering.
And he's just screaming for the guys to come help him.
All right, well, let's see. Marley, give me a perception check. The DC's a 15, because at least he's up. He's yelling.
He's up and yelling, so no disadvantage or anything?
No, I think a 15 is hard enough.
You said perception, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, see if you can hear some kind of commotion downstairs. No. Yeah. Well, the black pudding is going to finish his move and come over here and eat your bed,
That's where all my mushrooms are.
right?
The black pudding is getting high right now.
Huh. I could probably do that. Let's see. No. 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 Yeah. It ate your bed.
That's awesome.
You see it. It's kind of starting to ooze out the door a little bit. But it uses its action to ingest your bed. Since you're right there and your passive perception is an 11, which is below the 15, give me a perception check. But your DC's only a 5. You could be totally out of it. No, you wake up.
All right. So I wake up hearing Morkel screaming and wondering if he's having nightmares again. And roll out of bed, grab my pike, and rush out to there. From there, I can see it, and it's right at the very edge of my range for spitting. So I'd like to spit past Morkel and try and spit on this black pudding.
Yeah, it's kind of in the corner. I'm going to allow it, but you're going to have a -5.
All right, that's fine. I will attempt anyway to spit on this thing.
Whoa, you hit it.
Ah, yes, good. Cock a giant old loogie at it.
Morkel's like sucks one of his eyeballs in as it goes flying by. He's like, 4 points. You definitely got its attention now. It's like, you see it like stop, like spits out its pillow. Oh yeah, thank you. People come here to watch the table, not our big face. There we go. There you go. Thank you. So Orag, top of the round, you automatically wake up because you got a pretty high passive perception.
Okay. So I hear all this noise going on,
Yeah,
and I will stand up, come out here. I've got my conical sleeping hat on and my slippers. Looking around. Well, what's all the commotion there, Morkel? What's going on?
They both point into Morkel's cell.
The floor ate his bed.
Okay, so I can't see anything, so I'll move up to here. Last of my movement. And can I do any kind of check to see if I know what this is?
Nature check. Nature.
Did you move your bed again?
No, it ate my bed.
You're pretty sure it's the boogie monster, you think, maybe. Well, I shouldn't say that to your character because he has a fear of the bugbear boogie monster.
So I'm going to action dash, run back and grab my weapons.
Marley, DC 15 still. That hasn't got much louder. Hey! Do you hear something?
Yeah, I'm gonna bang on a wall and tell Dalgren to keep it down. Damn it. I'll get up and kind of look around and see if I can figure out where the sound's coming from. He would probably walk out into the store, take a weapon with him, just to make sure somebody's not out there in the store. Let's see, what weapon would he
You
take? He would
definitely
take-
hear something coming from the basement.
Yeah, he'd take his long sword. Okay, well then he heads towards the basement, and I don't think I can make it all the way down the basement. Probably right to about where he's at, maybe.
Well, you gotta open the secret passage too. So I'm gonna say you're not quite down here yet.
Okay,
You're probably at the top of the stairs.
that'll work.
So pretty close to where you're at. S.
All right. S is going to push his way past Morkel, so this thing can't pursue Morkel, and proceed to stab it with his pike.
Steely
An 8 hits this thing. It doesn't look like it gets out of the way very easy. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, apparently not.
As,
And I'm gonna go ahead and action surge. And
hold on one second. Before you action surge.
it's piercing damage.
Yeah, but a creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you go, like acid squirts out onto you. And let's see, a creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes some acid damage. So you take 6 points of acid damage, and a non-magical weapon made of metal or wood that hits the pudding corrodes. After dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls.
Okay.
And and it's going to get worse and worse if you keep doing it. And when it gets to 5, your weapon just falls apart.
All right.
So you can see it's like sizzling on your pike. You're like, oh shit! And you go to
Yep.
jab it again.
Well, I'm still gonna jab it again.
That's another hit.
Doing crap damage.
And, you know, every time you hit it, you take freaking acid damage.
Yep.
This is not good. Wait.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough creature for our little party.
Yeah. Not so bad this time. And Oreg, you hear something making some noise in that direction. But guess who also hears some noise? Whoosh. He's gonna like come in and whisk Morkel out of the way and get in the doorway. It's like whoosh. You just kind of fly over the other side of the room from a big wind toss. You kind of are used to going along with the flow when he comes in and pushes you guys around. And he says, "Ooh, I'm here to help you." I don't know how he talks, but Dalgron, you are awake upstairs in your loincloth, I guess.
Do I hear anything going on downstairs, or just wait because Marley banged on the wall? Because he certainly didn't yell anything.
You hear, oh shit, something's going on, and you hear the secret door open, and you hear dunk, 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 going down the stairs.
And then I'll try to run down after Marley, grab my warhammer and in my nightgown and run downstairs following him.
His nightgown.
He's got a little fuzzy sleeping hat.
My
with a
little candle.
ball on the top.
Yeah.
All right, so you you also get to the top of the stairs, and you see Marley heading down the stairs ahead of you. The black pudding is going to actually get to attack. This isn't good.
No, especially since S doesn't have his armor on.
Yeah, especially since S just
He's
takes
sleeping.
it to the face with a no. He's like uses the door as like freaking a shield. He's like ah, and the door's like sizzling. He's like ah. You can see his eyes get all big. How many? Oh, he gets 4 attacks. No, I'm kidding. Morkel.
All right. I can't get in there. But that might be a good thing. I'm going to let's see. It's I don't know how strong this thing is. I'm gonna try to cast entangle in there, so the mushrooms that are left over from underneath my bed kind of start growing up around this thing and try to grab onto it. And probably just dissolve, but we'll see. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay.
It's just a high roll. He's not very. He's
yeah.
not super strong. He's just got a high roll.
Okay. Well, and then I'm gonna activate my shillelagh as a bonus action as well. And that'll be done.
Oh, look at you. The shillelagh lets you go first. All of a sudden, you feel invigorated at the top of the next round.
I didn't even know it did that.
Like, hey.
All right. So this time the entangle didn't work. So let's just try to chill touch this guy. I assume I'm gonna have some minuses for shooting at him through all these people.
Definitely a -5.
-5. All right. Let's try it.
Oh,
that'll work.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, boo.
Well, that's enough to you like hit him like, and you just kind of freeze a section of him at first, and it's enough to kind of distract him a little bit.
Nice.
Forced movement. Do you go with the flow or do you resist the
Yeah,
S?
I'll go with it.
So let me see.
I'll resent it, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, he's just gonna move you behind him, and then just kind of step up where you were in the doorway here. That's all he can really do at this time, but at least he's blocking it. S.
All right. Well, S is going to run back to his room and grab his bow rather than the.
This pike is a -1 to it now. It's like the
Yeah,
damage.
Come out over to there. Now you said I heard noise through there, but the door is closed.
No, I said or I heard noise through there.
Okay. So I can see this thing, but it's still a -5 or a -2 to shoot with my bow.
I give you a -2 right now because he's kind of still misty.
Okay.
Which is a hit. All right, that arrow is non-recoverable.
Gotcha.
Well, the black pudding is now turned his attention to your air elemental as he strikes out with one of his pseudopods and misses. As you guys see another one starting to ooze out from under the door. Orag.
Yeah.
All right, so I walk back out and I've got rapier in my hand. My helmet's on. It's a little crooked. You can see the nightcap sticking out from underneath. Not wearing any rest of my army, just the helmet. I'm looking around. You said there was. If we see another one, I don't see another one. But if you could move me, maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is. Now that I'm out of my room, so I'm going to try to slash at it with my rapier.
From where?
Right from where I am.
Oh, that's
your
right. You
long
got
arms.
reach. So, you splash some acid out, and it lands on the floor in front of it, and does not get on you. But it does affect your weapon, as it now has a -1 to damage.
I'm gonna slide back a little bit. What did you do, Morkel? This is one of your spells.
All right, Marley. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey,
Yeah.
would you 30 to there?
30 to there.
Yep.
Okay. Crap. Hang on. So I can get into the room and look around and go, what the hell's going on?
Well, you can clearly see underneath this door some kind of black tar-looking substance is oozing out from under the door, and the door is kind of like sizzling a little from the acid, but those doors appear to be made out of wood, so they're not too bad.
So Marley looks and goes, what the hell? Did somebody let an owlbear in here to take a shit? Nothing happens.
Dalgron.
Morgan's gonna move and dash, so I don't know
Alright,
how
so
much
you
further
get
he's
to
got there.
30. What's your movement? 25?
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I get 50 total.
I took my action to dash. I couldn't have cast Vicious Mockery on him anyway.
That's why you succeeded, because you shouldn't have done
exactly.
that. So
Exactly.
25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's 50.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of his turn then.
Morkel.
Apparently these things have me on alert because I keep going first.
I know, right? This is your Shanae.
Yeah, I didn't even know it did that. So I'm just gonna use my action to use symbiotic entity and give myself some temporary hit points.
Symbiotic entity. Is
Yeah.
there something
so,
like crawls into your ear or something?
it's my spores. So my spores that are around me activate, and they'll absorb some of the damage, and they'll also, they're more active now. So when I hit guys with my shillelagh, and when I fling my spores at people, it'll do more damage.
That doesn't sound very nice. Ugh.
Well, these guys are probably used to it,
Flinging
and
spores.
and then Morkel will say, "Man, I've had some bad trips before, but they've never come alive."
Orag. I'm gonna put him like there, so he's actually in squares. But
I'm gonna move back up and attack again with my damaged rapier. I'm gonna turn
the
to the
tip's getting a
corpse.
little blunt. You're like, uh-oh.
Turn to the zombie on the table. So, anytime you want to get up and help.
You
be
guys
nice.
burned the zombie. I guess I could have deleted the table. Oh no.
And then I'm gonna move back and around.
Dahlgren's going to move 25 feet up to here.
Now, is the damage to the weapons cumulative? Do I have another -1?
Yeah, yeah. Until it's a -5 and then it's totally destroyed. Move in there and cast some bless, I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm going to cast Bless on Marley, Orag, and S.
Oh, well, isn't that clever, Drake?
No more zombie. Oh, I was waiting for Bless to go off in my ears.
I
or
was too.
something.
I didn't hear anything.
That's okay. Bless was a pain in the ass, so it's okay now. Doesn't do
Yeah, it was
anything.
long.
I'm good with it. So he's gonna do some attacking. Multi-attack, 2 slam attacks. He doesn't necessarily have to squeeze because he doesn't really have a whole lot of substance. But I'm gonna give him a slam on the acid. Oh, he crits. For 34 points of damage. And slams it again. You can hear him in there. And slams it again. This time for 12 points of damage. And S.
S is gonna try to finish that one off. So he's gonna take a shot at it. And hit it. Oh god. He is still so sleepy. Hard time waking up.
This is damn spores.
Are you guys applying your minuses to damage?
My longbow doesn't have any minuses.
Oh,
but
that's true. That's true.
I modified my pike to do less, to get a -2.
Marley.
All right. So Marley will look at this thing that's squeezing out from underneath the door over there. Let me give a nature check to see, does he know anything about this?
He knows just as much as everybody else. It's some kind of black oozy thing that's kind of acidy.
It's a pile of burning shits is what it is. Somebody ate too much Mexican food last night. And he'll basically tell the thing as much.
Hey, what's up, Havoc? How you doing, man? Oh.
Havoc. He fails. Takes that. And
1
that
point of
more
damage.
importantly. And he'll look over at S and he'll go, man, I hope you get to feeling better pretty soon. And I'll bonus action healing word to S.
Wait, a cantrip. Yeah.
And yeah.
Black Pudding, number 5, is going to take 10 feet of movement to out from under the door. We'll put him there, and then take another 10 feet of movement and get on top of the table and go right up to Orag with his pseudopod. With disadvantage, and that's a dodge. He misses you. You're like, oh. You throw a chair in front of him.
But I don't have it.
And this black pudding is going to do some pseudopod action on your guard there. Takes a swing and he dodges out of the way. And top of round 5, Orak.
All right. Well, I don't like this thing right close to me. Looking around, I pretty much trapped myself. So I'm gonna slide back. Use my cunning action to disengage. Nice. Thank you for the bless.
Wait, what? Your disengage is an action.
It's a cunning action, yes. My bonus
You're a
bonus
rogue,
action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. That's true.
And then do a little slicey, and keep moving back for the rest of my
Better than a
movement.
1.
Yep. Another -1 to your weapon damage. Oh, multi-attack. Oh, that's probably the end of this one. Black pudding gets hit. Slams for 13. It's still up. And tries to hit it again. And hits with a 3, slamming down on the last bit of the black pudding for 20 points of damage, smashing it into a big pile of black, goopy, smoldering ooze, and then is going to move over here. Morkel.
All right. Morkel will he's just gonna try to use chill touch on this guy too.
That is a hit. They're not hard to hit. -1 chill touch spell as it gets dissolved.
He says, "Give me back my
The
bed, you bald
skeleton hand
bastard."
goes.
And he's actually gonna move just let's see, he wants to move a little bit closer. He's gonna move to there. And hope this
Let me let me
okay,
put
cool.
him.
Yeah, that's great. He'll go to there and hope this thing doesn't come after him.
All right. S is going to shoot an arrow at black pudding number 5. And
Not hard to hit him.
yeah. And then step back a little bit to give it a little room for Amaterasu to work.
Dalgron.
All right, Dahlgren's going to cast Sacred Flame at his ass. See how dexterous he is. Not very much.
6 points.
And then that's going to be his turn.
Marley.
Well, Marley will once again look at this thing. And he'll say, "No, it looks more like a bloody hairball that somebody's cat coughed up."
Your cat
And
has
he
a
fails.
problem.
And he takes that and that. And I think S looks pretty healthy for the moment. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, it's gonna pseudopod
Yeah.
on.
When it starts its turn, I can shake some spores at it. Let's see if it takes. But it doesn't take any damage.
That's funny. It took the dice right out of my hand when you rolled. I was
Huh.
getting ready to drop the die, and it, it took it right out of my hand.
That's funny.
Dude. Can't hit shit, but it does kind of move towards you guys, eating whatever's on the tables. Uh-oh. Amaterasu swinging his slam attack, slamming down on this thing. You know, I wasn't thinking, but where's the I think he's hit at least a few times, right? Because he is not immune to acid. I don't think he gets a -1 to his fist attack, though. Orag.
Alright, so I'm seeing my rapier slowly getting dissolved. So I'm going to keep using it until it goes away. This time I'll get sneak attack. Although
You did.
I would think sneak attack would be useless against a pudding because there are no vital organs, but I didn't write the rules.
Yeah,
And
I don't know. I
step
don't
back.
know, but somewhere you stuck it in something that he didn't like.
Yeah, Dahlgren's gonna do the same thing he did last time, since that seemed to work.
Not this
Oh,
time.
but this time it didn't. That'll be his turn.
Marley.
Can't hear you, Marbania, if you're talking.
I said, "Oh my God, it's getting uglier the closer it gets to me," and he survived that. So,
Are you talking about the pudding or Oreg?
yes. And he's gonna kind of come over here behind Dalgren. Hey man, what is that? Does Dalgren have his shield with him? Because Marley's got nothing. He's like in his nightgown and his slippers too. um, where the hell is shit? Morkel's right in there with. Okay, that's about the best I can do right now.
All right, Morkel.
All right. He's gonna take this opportunity to get out of the way. I think. He realizes maybe he doesn't want to be in here. So I will disengage and run back here with the rest of my buddies and let the air elemental deal with it.
Yes.
I go before it. Shocking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The
I
last two
continue to shoot it.
rounds, they've had a 2 and a 1 for initiative. So your arrow like goes right through where Orag snuck attack it somehow. It doesn't
Yeah,
even do
right
any
through the
damage to
hole.
it.
S is gonna move down here to protect Oreg in case this thing advances further. But he does tell Morkel that he thinks there's a pile of goo down there. If you want to start grabbing your little glass vials, you can take some samples. Maybe you can sell it.
Well, it is going to move up here because it likes some hot, cold flesh and not some air elemental. But as it's moving, it does take a swipe at the air elemental. And it hits it. Doing 27 points of damage. Boom! And it oozes right up to you guys. I'm gonna eat something. Oh, the air elemental does not like that, and is going to just move into its space and do whirlwind.
Great. And we've got acid rain.
Right? So, it makes its saving throw. Well, that's it. If it makes its saving throw, nothing happens. So it's like it's whirling around, and this ooze just sticks to the floor. It's like,
Are you sure?
on a failure, it is flung.
There's a second paragraph.
If thrown, target such as a wall, blah blah blah. If the target is thrown, oh, the target is half bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. Well, you can't be knocked prone. And half of that. 11 points of damage. Anyways. Orag.
All right, so I'm going to shift over one and slam at this thing on the floor.
Sticky with your rapier. That's still a hit.
All right, and so as I slam into it, my blade slams against the floor and it snaps. Kink. From all the acid damage and stuff, I'm now holding the little.
You have a letter opener now.
I now have a dagger.
Yes. It's right up in your face.
He's right up in my face, so I'm gonna spit at it, because it doesn't really matter if I shoot it or spit at it at this point. So instinctively, he's going to huck a loogie in this thing's face.
Yeah. Technically, that would have been a disadvantage, right?
Oh yes, I can roll it again if you want.
Just roll the attack again and see if you. Yeah, you still hit it. So 2 points.
Yep. A whopping 2 points. And
well, at least you don't
I'll
get the
stay right
acid damage because it is a melee attack. It doesn't say range attack within 5 feet.
right.
It
right,
says
right.
melee attack. It's pretty specific.
And it's
Morkel.
not like spitting on it would have a lot of backspatter.
Right.
All right. I can't see through S's space, so I'm gonna move down there, or not very well anyway. And I'm gonna shoot this guy with a chill touch again.
19 is a hit.
It seems to be
Ooh,
working.
almost maximum damage.
Nice. Oh, I got some lag.
It was a little slow.
All right, and yeah, that's it. He's done.
Dalgron.
All right. And to answer Marley's question, no, my shield and armor is upstairs at the foot of the bed. I took them off.
Yeah.
I just got my nightgown and house slippers.
So I'm
And a
hiding
warhammer.
behind a dwarf and a knife in a nightgown. Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's,
All right. He's going to.
it's like because
Go
of
ahead.
it though. It's got beard hanging down and back hair hanging
Man,
down.
look at all that back hair.
He's going to hit this thing with the sacred flame again.
It can't get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
And dead pudding. Oops, I meant to push this button. As you guys have beat the 2 black puddings.
I run back into my room to check on my mushrooms.
Your mushrooms seem to be okay, but your bed isn't doing so well.
Oh wow.
The only thing that's left is the metal turnbuckles that are piled up on the floor there.
What the hell?
You were being creative with the map while we were all in combat, weren't you?
No, that's actually on the map.
Oh, is it?
I just covered it up with a bed.
Oh.
So later, I wait until Marley and Dahlgren go back upstairs, and then I say to S, "Help me with one of their beds," and
You
we move
drag
it
a new
into
one
my
in there.
room.
Oh.
No problem.
Indicators, yeah, that's indicators.
Yeah, it's
I
a
love it.
shame how that pudding destroyed Dalgron's bed, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's awful, a travesty.
That's why Dalgron's sleeping upstairs.
I got a big comfy bed. It's a king size upstairs.
Can I see where that thing came in? Is there
Give me an
visible
investigation
damage?
check.
All right.
Yeah, I want to check out this wall too with the same
Yeah,
idea.
in Morkel's room, there's a hole that's about like maybe a crack in the wall, maybe the size of a silver dollar, but kind of elongated a little bit. And Morkel, give me a perception check. Nope. S's investigation. Yeah, there's like a crack over here in the floor, in the masonry. That's probably about a little bigger than an inch wide at the widest point, and it's about 6 inches long. A little crack in the floor, and it used to have like debris and dirt all stuck in it, but it's all clean now, and that's where it looks like it oozed out, and you can see the floor's all clean because this room gets real dusty because of the. So you can see that it's slithered across and checked the room out and emptied whatever you guys had in the bowl. And then,
Whoever was in the bowl.
yeah, whatever you guys were cooking.
Put lotion in the basket.
You zoom in, you can see who was cooking. It's got a nice little skeleton in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to once we move the bed into Markel's room. I'm going to go and retrieve that long sword that Dr. Troy has downstairs.
The longsword that Dr. Troy has downstairs. There is a couple of weapons in there, isn't there?
I'll
No,
swing it back and
somebody's
forth.
already taken it.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, just now? Oh, okay, cool. And we'll just do.
Sort of
S
shake
is
my
gonna
head.
bug-
The thing is so heavy and big, clunky. Don't like
Yeah, I
it.
started to say, is there not a rapier in there or something with finesse? Or are you just gonna try something different?
No, there isn't a rapier in there. Neither
S
store
wants
has
to
a
bug
rapier.
Dalgron to see if he can repair him.
At 2 in the morning, Dalgron looks at you like you're crazy.
No, not right now. But are you capable of it? You're a dwarf, right? You got that beard hair for something.
Here, I don't know how.
I don't think I do.
Look at a party sheet. I actually had 2 of them in my inventory, and I don't know why. It had to have been when I was grabbing starting equipment or something.
I got stone cutting.
That wouldn't have been right. I don't know why I had 2 rapiers.
You want to put that back in the inventory, that longsword?
I don't think
Yeah.
I can I?
No, I said, do you want me to?
Yes, I would put it back where it was.
Okay.
Thank you much. I appreciate that. That long sword, I could have used it, but this is just so much better.
Yeah.
Morkel, are you gonna try to get some of this acidy black goop stuff?
I mean, if I can collect some using the stuff, upstairs that I've been experimenting with to try to, brew something up that we could sell in the shop, absolutely.
I think you could definitely collect 4 vials of acidy goopy ooze and use it as in something that requires acid. I mean, you can even use it as acid.
Great Dead concert.
But if you wanted to make like a potion of acid resistance or something, then I would allow that as your crafting component.
Sure. That would probably get more. I don't know what's gonna sell better, guys.
Well, if there's a war, the acid would sell better.
Acid can be used for a lot of different things. So I think the acid would be used more.
That's less work for me too.
Borag, you're like checking out your new rapier. You're like polishing it. You're kind of over here at the table and kind of like scurrying out of Morkel's room and under this table here. You see a little mouse or a small rat or something kind of out of the corner of your eye, like dip under the table real quick.
Is this something I'm used to seeing down here?
No.
What I know about familiars?
You've read books that maybe certain spellcasters could have a familiar, but you've never met one.
Maybe S was having a midnight snack.
S. You got a minute? There's some sort of rodent. I don't know if it's. Never seen one down here before. You want to help me
Alive,
try to
anyways. Alive.
corner this thing?
S will attempt to catch it.
It's over here under this table.
It's like the mouse from the Green Mile. Take out all the. You move everything off the table. You move the table, and the mouse isn't there. It's like, where'd it go? Give me a perception check, S. I'll give it to you with advantage since Orag's helping you.
Oop, should have wrote that in the tower. Still.
Yeah. You don't see it. It's like.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
go get my
blind
whip.
sight, so if it's
Do you
invisible,
have blind
I should
sight?
still see it. I do.
Well, it's not technically invisible. It's just hiding pretty good. But
Yeah.
blind sight, I think you can hear it. You can hear it now. It sounds like it's in this room over here, scurrying around.
Get my whip and come back.
And when you turn the corner, it is no longer a rat in the corner, but a halfling with big buck teeth. He's like, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me!" He puts his hands up. He said, "Don't kill me! I'm here to watch. I learned. I think. Don't kill me." He's got his hands up in the air. He kind of steps back from you.
I'll step back. Hey, Markel, come. Check this out. You got your.
He's like
got a
right
new
next to
friend.
the table.
This is a private
Hey, Marley,
residence, not a
come.
peep
You got a
show
new
for
friend over
anything to
here.
watch.
Someone who wants to hear a story.
I don't know. Depends on what he wants to pay.
He's like, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I don't mean no harm to you.
So why are you here?
Cause those things I was told to follow them. Those
black oozy things, yes, and I followed one, and it came out over that other room. But you've murdered them hard. I like it. Do you have cheese?
I got a new favorite Drake character.
Hey, if this thing changes back to a rat and you swallow him, do you think he'd stay as a
Don't-
rat, or
No,
would he
don't swallow
become
me.
big again?
I could be your friend. I swear I can. I totally can. I'll just tell my boss that you're my friends now. Yes, because you're not gonna kill me, right?
I think it would stay small. My digestive juices should contain it.
If it doesn't, we're gonna have to clean up S.
I don't like digestive juices on me. Please don't swallow me. Ooh.
He looks nervous now, and his hair's all like
S will
fluffed up.
unhinge
And
his jaw.
yeah, he's like, ooh. He's now a tiny halfling because he's like crouched down. He is on the small side for a halfling too.
Did we get any names of the little rat people, lycanthropes, the were-rats downstairs?
You did meet
below?
Jitters. you remember Jitters? This is not Jitters.
So
Ask him who his boss is.
yeah, you said that
Great.
you had a boss that sent you
Wait.
down here. Who was that?
His name is Jitters. yeah, he told me to follow those things, but I only followed one. I don't know where the other one went. There's another one. He's not just said. There's another one. I know. I heard it.
Where did you start following them from?
They were down in our turf down below. They were in the sewers. Something stirred them up.
Was that something named Jitters?
No, Jitters didn't stir them up.
Can you describe the something that stirred them up?
I was just told. I wasn't told. I didn't see it. I was just told. Something's disturbing them. They're disturbing them. And then they're coming out. They're coming out. They're oozing out of places. Yes, they are oozing out. Oozing out. What are they? Do you know what they're called? They cleaned everything on the way up here. It was kind of
It's called-
disappointing. There was no scraps or nothing to eat on the way up. Nothing. Nope.
They're called night oozes.
Night oozes. Yes, that sounds appropriate. Well, can I go now? I don't think I have to follow him anymore.
What other kind of crap is down there?
What? There's no crap.
Insects and
The thing ate it all.
and oozes and
The insects, what? There's bugs? Cockroaches?
I don't know, the big ugly bugs.
Kruthix.
Big ugly bugs. Oh, somebody said something about some bugs. Yeah, I remember it. Yep. Somebody said something about them.
So what's going
Right.
on down there?
And just my helmet. All right, S. I'm leaving it to you. If you eat them, let me know. I want to see what happens.
I don't know.
And I'm
There
gonna
was
go.
some people down here a few days ago, I heard, and they were looking for bugs. That's all I heard.
Down.
Well, why don't we show
Where?
him to the front door?
He points down below him.
In the sewers. Somebody was in the sewers that wasn't supposed to be there.
And
Well,
how
our
are you
friend the
supposed to-
wind elemental doesn't like intruders.
How
Whoa.
did you get in?
Well,
Yeah, but
I can
here's the
squeeze through
deal.
little holes.
So
Could
can
we
I.
not? Yeah, can we
Yeah?
not get an
Well, come with
entrance
me.
to
I'll show you where to squeeze. Come on. Oh, scoot up.
Oh
Part-
yeah.
Hello.
He gets back in the corner.
I guess we're not going anywhere.
Show me the hole.
I'll
I'll
Excuse-
follow him.
oh. He's like, come over here. There's a hole in the wall over here, right here.
And he points to the hole that the black pudding came out of. It's about
Gonna
this big.
Can a tiny creature squeeze through it or no?
Yeah, he did. He is like on the verge of really teeny tiny.
Because I can use my mutable form to squeeze through an area a tiny creature can squeeze through.
Yeah, so you could
Stretch.
He's like, you want to go in the sewers with me? Come on. I'll take you. You can meet Jitters. Yes, you can.
I don't need to meet Jitter, but I just want to make sure nothing comes back up through this hole.
Yeah,
Oh.
listen, friend. You know, this just like the sewers are your domain. This building is our domain, and we don't want you coming back here, or you'll have to pay the toll.
Normally we don't invade other terrain. But I had to follow him. I was told to follow him all the way here.
Did we get his name?
Yeah, what's this guy's name?
He's like, my name? Well, my
Yes.
name's Roscoe.
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 Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Roscoe the Rat.
Wow.
But how far is it to the sewers through that hole?
Boys. So, well, you gotta go straight, and then you gotta go left, and then you gotta, wait. Hold on. No, you gotta go straight, then you gotta go right, because I gotta go back the other way. And you
Oh,
just
shit.
follow the clean spots.
Yes, you gonna go check it out?
If you get to an intersection and there's a dirty way that way, and a dirty way that way, and a clean that way, just go the clean way, because that's the way this thing came from.
I think I do want to follow the path and see this. See if I can remember the path, see where it comes out. I mean, I don't have any intention of
It's going to
staying
take you a
down
little
there.
while.
Yeah.
He said, come on.
Roscoe needs to make sure he tells Jitters that we're good people.
So he transforms into a little tiny rat again and squeezes through the hole. He's like jumps through the
I'll
hole.
Follow him.
Do you have to leave all your like gear and everything
It's like
behind
wild
then?
shape. It's like a wild shape. It melds with me.
Ooh, nice. Before you go then, I would like to cast good berry and hand you like a handful of good berries to take with you just in case.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Just in case you need them while you're down there.
Where was that you was picking them good berries at?
From under the bed.
So
I'm not sure
Once
how
you-
carrying them. I don't have any pockets. I'm not wearing any clothes.
once you climb down through like the structure of the building, like next to a support column that's made out of concrete, and through the cracks, you get into what looks like an old pipe. It's about a 4-inch diameter pipe, and you can kind of relax a little bit more. You don't have to be like in a 1-inch hole. And he can run now. So how fast are you in your squished up form?
From what we discussed, it's just my normal speed.
So you're like a snake. You just change it to a big snake or something.
Yeah,
Like a tiny
I'm
snake.
essentially- Yeah.
And he is just running as fast as he can because you're right behind him. He keeps looking back.
Rats with a snake behind him. Yeah.
And he down. He's got to turn around a couple times because he gets, backtracked.
No, it's dirty this way. We gotta go back.
And eventually, you guys make your way out into the tunnel where you met Jitters, like from the ceiling. And he climbs down onto the floor and changes back into himself. And
He says, Jitters is this way if you want to talk to him. Yes.
he points down some like rickety stone crumbly stairs at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I'll drop down.
He's like, come meet Jitters. Yes, Jitters.
stretch back out to my full size.
So you
Kinda-
go down a stairs, and there's some kind of like when you first come down the stairs on the left, there's a large pile of what looks like firewood been stored down here, and you can smell fire, smoke. And when you get to the stairs, you kind of lean down and look, and he's ahead of you a little bit, hopping down the stairs. And he's a small halfling. He's like less than 3 feet tall. He's like the guy from Dr. Evil, what, Mini Me? He's that small. And he's like,
Jitters, the surface guy he followed me, but he's a snake. Look out, he's a snake.
he goes running behind, and you see Jitters like stands up from sitting around like a cooking fire kind of thing, and there's 3 other humanoids with him, and Jitters, he's like, you're not all supposed to be down here.
Well, this little rat came into our basement, so I followed him back down here.
He's like, did you see the oozes? Did you see the oozes? Did you see where they went? That's who he's following. The oozes.
Yeah, the oozes are gone.
They left.
No, they got splatted.
You splatted them?
Oh, my friends and I.
Oh,
We splatted them good.
they're not easy to splat.
Well, they made a big mess all over the floor and the walls.
Hmm,
They did clean the pipes pretty good.
We've got reports.
He gets the stutter going.
Of the insects. They're stirring them up. They're chasing them out of their holes.
Where are these insects?
He's like, well, you've been down there.
And he points
That's
down
their
the.
main nest. That's where
See,
they seem to
below.
be coming from.
Yes. They seem to be breeding faster than anyone is killing them.
Why aren't you all trying to kill them faster? This is your territory, isn't it?
Technically, it's not. This is below our territory. They're not in the sewers. They're below the sewers. When they come up here, we kill them. We kill them.
He points over, and you can see like some, like, cooked, like the remnants of the bones that they've actually cooked and all that's left is the bones, or the endoskeleton of them.
Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton.
Crab legs.
They're like, he's like, they're not very tasty, but they do. They do. There's some big ones down there though.
My friend would beg to differ on the taste, but I never acquired a taste myself. So what are you planning on doing about these things? Obviously, they're coming through your territory if they're making their way up above.
The oozes? The oozes?
No, these bugs.
Oh, the bugs. We tried to see if we could feed them stuff to kill them, but they don't seem to die. And maybe we should send a bunch of rats down there to kill them, maybe. But it's dangerous. We would lose a lot.
Why?
Because they're big ones down there.
Yeah, but you breed like rats, don't you?
Yeah, but sometimes when we're allowed to breed.
I don't
He
want
sh-
to even know.
He
why
shows
I'm
you
not
that
allowed
he's
to
got
breed.
genital cuffs on.
I don't.
So that pathway that this little Roscoe followed, that's our territory. We'd appreciate it if you guys didn't come in that way. If you want to visit us, you can come to the front door.
What? I think that goes fair with us too. The sewers belong to us. We'll make a
We have
pact.
an understanding.
If you catch us in your territory, you can kill us. If we catch you in our territory, we can kill you. You look tasty.
I have no interest in mutual aggression.
Well.
Perhaps we could come to some kind of mutual understanding. As long as we don't invade each other's territories, perhaps we can trade or make some other arrangements for us to coexist peacefully.
There has to be a consequence. It wouldn't be fair if there's no consequence.
Okay. But where's a neutral ground that we can discuss? Not within our territory, but not within your territory, a place where we could mutually meet and trade and
The
whatever
top
else
of the
we
well? The top of the well. The top of the manhole. He points the surface hole. Whatever
Not
you want to
this
call it.
corridor where we
That's-
came last time.
The corridor is the sewers. But you remember you dropped down from the surface?
Yeah. I meant like this one particular corridor of the sewers where we came down. So I'm thinking we've been told we have to come down and fight the Kruthiks, and I don't want to have to fight both the Kruthiks and the Were-Rats while we're down here.
So he's like, that's our turf. You're not allowed on our turf. It's agreement we have. Maybe you just drop a note.
We could drop a note. What if we just wanted to pass through? Not enter your territory, but pass
He
through.
leans forward and
Go
sniffs
further
at
below.
you. He says,
You don't have the symbol. You can't pass through.
What symbol?
The symbol that allows you to pass through. You don't smell like it.
To go below?
To pass. To go further. To travel. You don't have it. You have to have it.
How do I get it?
It has to be given to you.
Give me one.
Well, I can't give you one. I don't have any. Only the Guardian does.
And who's the guardian?
He's on the other side.
points to the other side of the tunnel all the way, like back up the stairs.
And that
But you have
guardian
You have to have something. He's just not gonna let you have one. Something
as you
he
can
wants.
See, I am carrying nothing, not even clothes.
Yeah, you just don't have a chance, and then do you? Maybe you could do something for him.
You have anything you might suggest? What
Hmm.
types of things he may want?
Give me a persuasion check.
I suck at all of these checks.
Well, I'm pretty good at them, but I
That's
suck
pretty
at
good.
turning into a snake.
He's like, yeah, he likes stinky cheese. The stinkier, the better.
I know a guy who can make really stinky cheese. He's a master at getting this fungus in.
He might give you a temporary pass. Maybe one of you, or maybe two if the cheese is stinky enough.
And the pass just lets you travel through your territory? Is that, or is it just get you through the door?
It depends on where you want to go. Everybody has a pass. Every territory has its own pass.
Good to know. What would it take to allow us to travel further below to where these bugs are?
Do you wanna do what to the bugs?
My friend thinks they're a delicacy, so
Hmm. Do you want to engage the bugs and clean them out?
possibly.
How many friends are we talking? Then, do any
There's
of them?
5 of us that typically run together.
Jitters is like the same ones that were here a few days ago.
hmm The same ones that splatted all of those puddings. They don't taste very good.
He's like, well, we're willing to help. If you want to empty the box, yep, we'll help.
Great.
Well,
What kind
escort
of help will
you,
you provide?
us.
The 4 of them.
4 of them to assist in fighting them.
Yep. If we do it, then we get another tunnel. We get the other tunnel. The tunnel.
If we help you, can we get the Guardian to give us passes?
Passes for where?
I don't know yet.
Well, you have to know where you're going. You can't just wander around in the tunnels, in the sewers. No, you'll get lost.
True, but maybe we could at least, have some kind of a thing so that we can get a pass when we need it and tell you where we need to go.
Some sticky cheese and a short trip, maybe? Yes, I see that in your future, yes. First, we have to take care of the bugs. Yes.
All right.
When are you coming down?
I need to confer with my crew, but if it'll likely be soon. Weren't we
Okay.
told we had to go down the next day? Yeah.
No, Schultz said he would be back in the morning.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you when he
He
actually.
heavily implied that.
He heavily implied if something's not done soon, he's going to have to let his superiors know, and he's afraid that they're going to send a company of werewolves into the fort and kick him out. That's what he's not concerned about the bugs. He's concerned about losing his bed.
Right.
And then obviously there's a contingent of werewolves now behind your building.
So yeah, then I'll agree to that and say we'll be back in a few hours and sometime in the morning while we get our stuff together.
He's like, we don't know what morning is down here, but this we'll expect you soon. Yes, perhaps.
Won't be long.
Perhaps the length of a candle.
Depends on how big a candle you have.
It does. It does. He points over to like a candle about this long.
A birthday candle. It'll be a few hours at least, but we'll be back.
He says, "Are you bringing food? We would need sustenance if you have any. We'll trade. We have stuff to trade.
What kind of stuff do you have to trade?
Trinkets. Look,
He like opens up a little like box and it's full of all kinds of trinkets, like stuff that has fallen into the sewers.
I'm afraid we don't have much food. I can see what we have. The only sure supply of food that I know we have is a large barrel of rats.
He's like, oh. They both take it
They're
like
delicious.
they step
believe
it.
me. They're delicious.
He slams the trinket box closed and slides it away from you. He's like,
no trade.
You sure?
No trade.
They're delicious, fresh.
No.
Only a week or so
You
old.
you go. You get your friends now.
All right. And I'll head back.
2 of them follow you.
Okay.
So what do you like? Can you
gonna-
climb as you're?
I don't have a climb speed.
Yeah, so you're gonna have a hard
just
time
need to-
getting back up. Down
Okay.
isn't hard because you can
Yeah.
just fall, but climbing back up is kind of hard. What's your strength?
16.
So it's probably not that hard because
Should take a
it's
while.
just slower. Yeah. So it takes you like twice as long to get back up as it does. So you're gone like an hour.
Mhm.
What's the rest of you guys want to do while he's gone? Anything?
Sleep.
So you
Well,
guys
it,
just go
looks
back to
like
bed?
S.
Get the rest of
We'll
our
go
long
back to
rest in.
bed.
Marley
Looks
goes
like S-
upstairs and gets in the bed.
Looks like S is gone. Let's go ahead and seal up these holes, and we'll go see if we can find his body tomorrow.
What? Sometimes your sense of humor, Orig, I don't
It's been like
understand that.
45 minutes, and he still isn't back.
He'll be back.
No, let's just do it in the morning. And
That's what you said about Dr. Troy and what happened to him.
I take like
He came back though.
like the bucket in the room and I just set it in front of the hole.
The bucket's not empty currently. You had a little Mexican last night yourself.
That's fine.
His name was Jose. He was very small. He was a very small one.
In small hands.
All right, so somehow S squeezes back through a hole somewhere, and you guys can figure out that you do have a couple of holes that you can plug up, but there are dozens of cracks and stuff in this foundation. You think to get them all sealed up from anything that's smaller than or bigger than this would take you a while. Like days to find them all and seal them all.
Can't we get Flotsam and Jetsam to do it for us?
Ebb and flow.
Yeah, I suppose you could
Put 'em
give
to
them
task.
you could give them whatever you want them to stuff in the holes. What are you thinking? Cork? Rope?
We-
Maybe once we've had an opportunity, we can try and go buy some mortar or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could we mix up some mortar?
Sure.
I mean,
I don't know if
Stonemason-
stone cutting would help
I think
any.
it would.
Yes,
I think stone cutting would probably be required, but
that's what I've got
We got a
as a
master
trait.
stoneworker right there.
he's like, you know, we need to get the right stuff though. We have to have the right aggregate. He's like, we're gonna need some small pebbles and stuff and grind it up.
Some of the ashes.
I think we're gonna need about 5 gallons of it. He's
Could we make it out of bones?
Ash?
And the bones are just there as far as the picture goes, but there's no bones.
Oh, well, we could put more in there. We could find some
Yeah, you could find bones somewhere.
sneaky little fucking were rats or something.
So you guys are gonna like try to get some sleep, finish your long rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, you guys are successful. As it becomes, we're gonna say you guys slept in a little bit, and it becomes 10 in the morning on the 15th.
S, do you tell us when you get back or next morning?
As soon as I get back, as long as if any of you are awake, I would inform you as soon as I got back.
What was it? Do we put a gold piece under the barrel daily, or was that weekly that we for our ration?
Daily. It's a
All right,
gold a day.
I'll cover this one. And that also includes a little bit for CK, right? Because we kind of made a deal that we'd feed him every now and then if he'd, fill in a blank.
If he'd
Never mind.
another halfling around, that's what you guys need. Another halfling.
Yeah, another halfling.
You fed another halfling. All right,
He's supposed to
so
help advertise, isn't he?
yeah, but what's he advertising? You guys, he's this scrubby street halfling trying to get people to come into your shop. He probably
Yeah, he's
turning
the
more
sign
people.
spinner.
You guys haven't made a sign for him. He's just got a cardboard arrow, and on one side it says, "Please give me food." On the other side it says, "Buy stuff from
Beside it.
these guys," and there's an arrow on it. And you think he might be turning away more people than he's actually bringing into the shop. Because he's grubby little halfling.
S wants to scrape up a little bit of that black pudding and kind of mix it with some of his spit in a vial.
You keep a spittoon in your bedroom.
Yeah, he's
Just
going
such
to.
occasion.
He
Now,
wants
one
to
of us-
try some new things. He has an idea that he wants
What-
to try.
Is one of us gonna have to milk you?
I could use your help. Yeah, you just got to reach your fist right down my throat, and you got to go all the way up to the elbow, and then squeeze the poison gland, and then that'd really help. They get clogged up once in a while.
Is it kind of like your prostate? Is that where it's at?
It's through the throat. He unhinges his jaw.
Well,
not
snakes
the
have
other
two
end.
stomachs, and
Dahlgren's got short arms, so I'm out.
I'm out. Well, I think since it's 9:30, we should take our little quick 10-minute break and go to the bathroom and stuffs. So I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes, maybe a little longer than 10 minutes. 21. Let's do 40. No, not 40. Come on, fat fingers. So 10 minutes, 30 seconds, and I'm going to turn on some pretzel in the slideshow, and we're going to be back. So if you're out there, go get something to drink, but hurry back. You got 10 minutes. We'll see you in a bit.
We're back from break. All right.
Well, most of us are anyways. Hey. So, in the morning, Schultz shows up. So I
Oh, we're gone before Schultz gets here. We're gone.
so the store's closed for the day?
Yeah, we got to go down the hole, find out what's down there.
Oh shit, there's 2 of him.
Too Schultz. Oh God!
He's like, I'd like you to meet my brother. This is.
Doppelganger.
You have a second brother?
He comes in and he's looking like he's disheveled. He's got like hair hanging off his face. He's kind of his nails are really long and his teeth are sticking out of his mouth a little bit. He's like, he comes in. He's like, so, have you decided to take care of the problem?
Yes, we're just getting ready to go. We'll be closed for the rest of the day. Here, you need this piece of candy.
It's like, he's like, he growls as he's chewing on
Orig,
it.
ask
He's like,
somebody.
Yeah.
he's like,
He's
yeah.
got moon fever.
He's like, yeah, I will be back in 2 days. I hope the situation is remedied itself.
And I hope you're feeling better.
He's like,
He ain't
oh.
looking too good.
He's like, after midnight tonight, the hunt begins.
What'd he say?
Yeah, after midnight
Looking at
tonight,
Marley.
the skunk's at hand.
The hunt begins.
The hunt begins.
He's looking more like he's becoming a wolf kind of look. I don't know if it was obvious to everybody.
Cause
After midnight tonight, huh?
yeah, cause tomorrow is the full moon, right?
Moon fever. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's smelling like a wet dog.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. He goes running out the door.
Somebody
As
lock the
fast as
fucking
his
door.
fat ass
Schultz,
can
you're not
carry
supposed
himself.
to shit on the floor.
You can hear him running down the street.
I thought he was going to hike his leg on the ottoman.
Benny Hill music as he runs around.
I'd play it, but I get copyrighted. I get copyrighted. He goes up to Morkel and does that to his head. Video. All right, so what's the plan?
Lock the doors.
Is he getting to the
You
chopper?
know,
Put a little sign that says out fishing.
Gone fishing.
I'm gonna make sure I put my armor back on.
Marla, give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, I got to put my armor back on too.
Oh. When you go out to do the money on the barrel,
Uh-huh.
it looks like there's something off about, like, there's like muddy handprints and like footprints on the porch and around the barrel. It doesn't look normal.
Well, like what kind of handprints and footprints? They look like human or
Give me
humanoid or
an
animal?
investigation check or survival if you've got it.
Well, I've got a little bit of everything. Yeah, oh yeah, I do have survival.
Definitely humanoid. Not A small human, like a medium-sized human, not a halfling but a medium-sized human.
No, this. I'm gonna kind of get some of the mud. Smell it. Does it smell like sewage
You think it's mud from the street?
from the street? All right, I'll go back in and let these guys know somebody's been monkeying around out there with. But was there any food? Was the barrel full?
There was food.
Okay. All right, so I'll take the food in and put the empty barrel there, put the gold piece underneath it.
Yeah, that's what you were doing when.
Right, right when we took a break. But I'm gonna come back in and go look, guys. There was footprints and handprints all around this food out there, so.
Isn't that how they deliver it?
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, no, something's different about it. Somebody could have been jacking with our food, man.
You
Or
want me to
maybe
taste
one of
test it?
these didn't one of these wear some things could smell it and came to investigate.
I was thinking maybe CK.
Maybe
I don't
Schultz.
trust him.
No, it definitely wasn't small handprints and small footprints.
Were they big handprints and footprints like Schultz?
Medium.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll put the food away, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to correct the amount I've got. Eat a little bit, drink a little bit. Put my armor on, and
I'm gonna wait for Marley for like 20 minutes. See, acting poisoned or odd after eating the food.
He's looking a little green. He keeps going to the bathroom. Every time he comes out, he's like smiling and walking happily. No, everything seems okay.
well, that's the only place I can get any privacy is in the bathroom.
You don't think
We are
Marley
cleaning the
doesn't
floors.
think the barrel that had the food in it was messed with?
It's one of the other barrels.
The
Some might
barrel
be
that
the
has
empty
the money
barrel.
under it.
Yeah.
It's not the same barrel.
You think somebody took the money?
They delivered food.
Anybody know anything about setting traps?
We can soak the gold piece in poison, and whoever touches it will die. And we'll be
Oh,
able to
like the
see who
person
it
that
is.
makes our food. Yeah, that's real cool, Orig.
We can
Show off our food supply.
we could just set up a watch tonight and have somebody awake at all times watching the barrel. Although today's
we
the
don't-
full
yeah.
moon, right? Or tonight? I mean,
Yeah.
we should probably we should probably be in the basement all
We should
night.
just take all the barrels indoors for tonight.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Lock up, pile them up behind the door.
Wait, how many barrels are there? Let's see.
Lots.
Should barricade the doors.
Uh,
Morcal, I'm gonna need my bed back tonight. I'm sleeping in the basement.
there's
Tell
not
that
that
to the
many.
black ooze.
Yeah, I didn't take it. The ooze ate your bed. I'm sorry.
Well, we just drag one of these down there. Here, you can have mine. I'll have this big, nice bed down there.
So it's 10 in the morning, it's getting past 10 in the morning. You guys lock the front door and what? Get some rope, go
Make our way
down the so when you guys like go out the back side of the building and into the alleyway towards the The road back there with a gate and the towards the fort in the back. You can hear voices and commotion in that back area. And when you guys get back there, let me pull up that map so it's. Let's go this way. All right, so I'm gonna pull you guys. I'm just gonna put a token over here, represent you guys. But like when you come around the corner here and you're looking out, can you guys see the map and everything? Okay.
Mm-mm.
No.
Just black.
Let's, because you're not on it. Let's do that. That. And that. Now you should be able to see. So over here in the street, you see several of the ravens, and they have like long, like ropes, leashes kind of thing, and they're guiding, or kind of like if you can imagine what a Macy's Day Parade balloon controlling it's like. That's what these guys look like they're doing, except whatever they're controlling is on the ground. And when you guys get into a position you can see, they have leashed up a creature that looks like this.
The fuck is that?
Is that nature? I know what it is, but
Yeah, it's a nature check if you wanna
Okay.
know what it is. It's not in Old MacDonald Had a Farm book either. Whoa.
C is for.
It's funny, the ones that don't roll in the tower roll crappy. The ones that roll in the tower roll well.
You keep covering up my
It's
tower.
weird how
with
that
maps.
happened.
Except for S.
Guess don't know Jack. He just wants to stab it.
So it's a creature called a Carrion Crawler, and they like to eat like carcasses and gobble up bones and remains, and they're they like to eat carrion, and they crawl around. And these things are like this thing's being guided by some of the ravens around the well and eating up all of the bodies. It's like all the dead bugs that you guys killed yesterday. It's like, and they're dragging it around like if you can imagine a street sweeper.
Yeah, can you hold that thing back for a minute, please, while we get by? Of course, they don't eat anything but carrion, right?
Wait, you're gonna ask the ravens to step out of the way so you guys can get by?
Well, actually, we can go this way and go to the well over here.
Yeah, I mean the concentration of most of the bodies is like in this area. So yeah, if you guys go around or whatever, you can like climb over the fence and go down the well.
Well, I think we should wait like an hour and come back when this thing is gone and we don't have an audience watching us go down the well.
Oh, it doesn't take them long. They like come out and they like hoover up the. I mean, you guys can watch them for a few minutes. They like hoover up all the carcasses with this thing, And it's all bloated and moving real slow as they drag it back into and they go up into the fort again with it. And the street's all sparkly clean now.
Did you guys bring the
Morkel,
sink
give
down
me a intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Alright.
You remember the bugs, that they put off some kind of scent glands when one of them dies?
Yep.
And you think it prevented other ones from coming around. And now the street's all shiny clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just relay that to the guys, but I don't know that trying to tell the ravens that will do any good.
Yeah, they're just like, we cleaned up the street. Ta-da!
Maybe we can
Well,
get
we're
them
going down to kill these bugs anyway, so
Well,
I mean, it's
are you thinking?
it's a scary thought that they actually have something to clean up dead bodies on the street with. It's like it's a normal thing for them. Come on.
You think some more will come up now that the scent is gone?
not if we
Think-
kill them.
Yeah, exactly. It's likely unless we put a stop to it.
What if we just wait for them to come up?
Well, Schultz told us to go down and find out what the hell was going on, didn't he?
Do you always do what Schultz tells you to do?
Well, I'd rather do what not know, and we hardly ever do what Schultz tells us to do. But in this case, if we lose Schultz, we get a whole pack of who knows what. We already know how to deal with him. You know.
I don't think they all come up at one time anyway. It didn't seem like it. There were, we had some come up before, and there were still so many down there.
Right. They only come out at night, the lean and hungry type.
I just don't like going down in the dirty sewer.
Why can't I put a pin on this map?
So we'll start heading down into the well.
All right, so you guys can see that you see my little doodle I drew here?
Yeah.
So that's the well, and so you guys are just gonna climb down, like drop a rope again.
Yeah.
Two.
tie
It took
ropes to
two
the
ropes.
grate. Yeah.
Right.
So you can climb down to the sewers. So the square section here represents the sewer here. And you meet up with your
Jitters and
were
crew.
rats.
Jitters.
It's not Jitters that goes with you, but it's 4 were rats, and each except for S, since no one wants to be controlled by a snake, has control of one of the were rats on your cohorts tab. Yeah?
What I do? Looky there.
Yep.
Look at there. Friend zone. All right, so this is the hole down. And
This is a hole down.
and as you guys look down in there, you can see that it goes another 40 feet, and it opens up into a big cavern down there. And there's like a greenish kind of glow coming from down there. and you can smell their funky smell the insects have, and you can hear them. You know, they're
Skittering.
chittering and they're chattering down there. And you guys haven't been down there before. And you can see that there's like that ichor from them like on the walls and leading up into the tunnel above where you guys came down, right? That they've climbed up this hole and up the sewer and up above, like where you guys are coming from. They don't look like they've been traveling around the sewers much, mostly heading up. So you guys are all standing around in the sewers, looking down the hole. Well, some of you are.
We need a way to secure a rope, and
Is Marley going down first?
That's probably not the best idea. So Dalgren, let me explain something here. So my job is kind of keep an eye on you guys and intervene when you really need some help type thing. Didn't you hear Dr. Troy say all this before he left?
I don't
He just
remember him
came to
saying
me.
that.
He came to me personally and said that.
all I heard him say was you needed a bath.
What?
He's like, I put my perfume on this morning.
Starting to smell like Orig.
Now,
Orig is the cleanest of the group, just so you know.
So,
he's like
so
a
it
cat.
was a compliment then.
Markel is the one who has fungus growing all over him.
No shit.
I choose this though.
Before we head down, I want to take out my pike and that vial of spit and black pudding acid, and I want to coat the tip of my pike with it. I don't know if it's going to be effective at all, but I want to kind of smear it all, get it all nice and coated in there, and then.
So you're
If
gonna
that's
put
the
some of
same-
the acid on your pike that was already eating
it was
your
diluted
pike.
with my spit and poison and stuff.
It's not effective.
That's fine.
I
I'm
mean, you'll
trying out
find
different
out. You'll
things.
find out
Yeah.
later, but yeah, it's not effective. You can't just spit in a thing and craft something. You have to spend more time.
I know that. I'm just trying out different things.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So what's the plan here?
Who's first?
Let's secure a rope,
That's right.
and then one of us, one of the rats. One of us, one of the rats.
I think I heard the rats volunteer to go first, didn't you guys?
They all look at each other like, no.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
if
go down
S-
first. S will be first.
Well, I don't know.
And I'll
about
follow.
that.
I don't
After
think
the rat.
I don't think the rats know they're immune to their attacks because they haven't fought them yet.
Yeah, they
So,
can't hurt
so
you
who's going
guys.
down first?
No, Marley's
S
like
would
Marley.
be first.
Okay.
S.
so
All right, give
S
me
goes.
give me athletics. Let's see how well you climb down this rope. Not the greatest, but you don't fall, but you're
That's
going
good.
slow and you're getting down there, and as you start to get lower, I need my reference manual. Can't hotbar it, bastards.
can hotbar the page.
No, not the builder. Not the builder. I quit using the module. Because now I can resize the reference manual to whatever size I want.
But you can hotbar a specific page of your reference manual.
Yeah, I didn't do that though. That's why I need it. Because there's an image. All right, so when you climb down, you're at the top of this cavern, right? And there's a green light below you, kind of glowy, what looks like slime or mucus or something. And when you look, you're at the top of this tunnel, and when you look down, let me put you on this map. So you're not through the ceiling yet, but you can look down inside, and you see this.
Oh, fun.
Whoever's going first, do you want light?
No.
It's kind of late to ask that.
Oh, is he already down?
Yeah, I'm already down peeking through the ceiling.
And which were rat is yours?
I don't have one. They
Okay.
didn't want a snake
None
in
of the
tail.
were-rats would follow S.
So then Org will go second.
So I'm actually going to climb back up, and I want to discuss with them before we do this thing.
So Org, you start down and you see him. He's like climbing back up. He's like, "Go back up! Go back up!
Go.
More talking. For goodness sake, let's just do this thing. I'll climb back up.
Well, that's their egg-laying chamber down there. That green glow, that's hundreds of eggs. And
So we smash the egg.
Krusik's taking care of them.
Perfect.
Why can't we just throw a bunch of Molotov cocktails?
Throw some oil and
Yeah. I'm with you.
light a torch.
Do we have any oil?
As a matter of fact,
I mean,
I got a tinderbox.
hundreds of eggs smeared up in this weird green goop all over the walls.
I have 2 oil.
So he describes the scene to you, which I'll share the image for you.
I also have 2 oil flasks.
Oh, good grief. Yeah.
And you know, you're coming from up top. There's a hole in the. But it looks like some kind of ruins, ruins, not ruins, but ruins down there.
And how many did we see that were like adults, or did I see that were?
You didn't
adults versus
see any
children?
adults right in when you look down. It looked like just the children are scurrying around. You didn't see any adults, but you can hear them somewhere near, because the babies are like, and the adults are like, you know, they're clicky noises that they make.
Did any of you get like alchemist fire or?
I have an alchemist fire with me, yes. But I'm pretty sure that's only a that's not even an area of effect damage dealer, from what I can see. It says a target. We have flamethrower.
We could just nuke the place from orbit.
It's the only way to
So-
be sure.
Who's gonna go down and spread the oil?
The one that's the sneakiest And we all turn and look at Oric. Can't hear you, Sven.
Can't hear you, Sven.
So Oric's gonna
There
start
you go.
climbing down. So come on,
Oh,
Phineas,
wait,
let's
wait,
go.
wait.
And we're gonna start
Wait,
climbing
before you
down.
go. Are you going to go all the way down? What are you going to do down there?
Gonna light him on fire.
You want sanctuary? At least they'll think twice before they hit you.
Sure. The rest of you aren't coming.
S will go down.
Yeah.
1 minute. Okay. So I'll try to climb fast.
So, Oreg, you climb down first.
And Phineas is behind me.
What's your name?
An S.
An S.
I don't see Orig's token.
That's good, because he just climbed down the hall. You see him climbing down the hole. So, Oreg, you get down in here, and what are you doing? You're like looking into the area, and you can see there's like tunnels kind of off in behind some of this gunk and muck. But you can see these things are clamoring around. There's several of the young just milling about.
And the hole's right in the very center. It's not closer to a wall or anything.
It's a little bit closer to this side, but not much.
All right, I'll look and see. Is there any way I could do it stealthily? If not, then I'll just come down and drop.
Yeah, you can attempt to do it stealthily, that's for sure. Give me a stealth check in the tower, please. Can you play the
And I'm going
Mission
to use
Impossible
my.
music for me? Dun, 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 dun. You like drop in like Tom Cruise, like. Oh, nice.
Use my.
Yeah, so they're not really paying any attention to you.
Inspiration.
They're like milling about. They're...
All right, so I'm going to try to move down far away from them as I can. Take out my oil flask. Sort of lay a trail, scatter it around, and.
So I believe an oil flask can do. Is it a 5-foot square? Is
Yes.
that the? Yeah. So which 5-foot square are you gonna do?
Do you see the pointer?
Yeah, I see the square. So you're hanging from a rope through the hole in a ceiling.
No, I'm going to drop onto the floor.
Oh, yeah. So you're down on the floor. So you're down here. And you're gonna set the square south of you, basically.
Yep,
With
oil.
You sprinkle some oil, and
While I wait for the others to come down. It is my intent to take both things of oil and do it in adjacent squares. And then as soon as my friend gets seen, light it.
Well, as you like drop to the ground quietly, you kind of crouch down and you look around, and they don't really notice you too much, but you like pull the potion bottle out of your the flask out of your pouch or wherever you got it, and you go, and they all go, and we've got initiative. As you are, their tremor sense detects you. Yeah, I can't push initiative, so you have to roll it. Now, who was coming down after S? Nobody?
After S would probably have been more Cal.
He doesn't even need the rope though.
That's true.
That's good, because I don't know how much rope holds, but I think it's about 500 pounds. So, Orag, S, a were-rat, and who else? It would be pushing the limits of the rope. Another were-rat?
Yeah, Ben.
Morkel's were-rat, or
Marley's. Ben.
or Marley's were-rat? Okay,
Yeah.
so Ben. Alright, so you guys are on the ropes. Can you see your tokens on the map? I haven't shared the map with you guys yet. Because you're probably in the stone. Let me share it so it's there when you guys come out. So you guys are climbing down. Phineas can see and hear that these things are now like agitated. And I don't know if Oryx says anything or not, but Phineas is like right at the opening of the tunnel. So he kind of can see now. And let's
No, I
start
don't
off
think
with
that was the
Ben.
question, no.
Ben. Ben is coming down, but he can't get past Phineas, right?
Yeah, you can climb over the top of each other.
Well, let's see when Ben takes a look at this place. Oh yeah, he just drops right down on in there.
You mean climbs down in there?
Or climbs down, yeah.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 30 to the opening, so that would be a dash since he's climbing. He doesn't have a climb
Okay.
speed, right?
No, I don't think they've got a climb speed.
No.
Oh, let's see.
So they're like next to each other on the rope. Him and Fenris.
So
He's
Ben
like,
is going to say,
"What are you-
Fenris, hurry the hell up.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't have my initiative yet. You got initiative. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Rizzo?
That's Morkel's rat.
Because
So
he's still up top.
yeah, but his friends all went down the hole, so he jumps on the rope and starts sliding down.
Alright, so the rope, you can hear it going bing, 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 bing. Because it's being stressed out to the max on weight. And it starts to fray a little as he starts climbing down. Like up at the well where it's hung over the edge of the well, you can see it goes bing, bing, bing. and it drops a little bit. Everybody gets jolted a little bit. Gorag.
All right. So have I done the first flask of oil?
Yeah, you climb down and you pop the cork. That's kind of got their alert, and you're like you dumped it as your action on the
Okay.
ground.
So I'm going to do the second flask in this second square here, and then get out the tinderbox and wait till for the rest of them, and then I'm going to mark it. I'm strike it once. Next turn when everybody gets down.
All right, so this one is going to come over to you and try to eat your leg.
I'm going to say, shh,
She's like,
doing something here. Go on.
He's got to do the wisdom.
it like stabs you in the leg.
But he's got to do the wisdom saving throw first
The
because he's got
wisdom.
sanctuary on him.
Sanctuary.
Oh, so push a wisdom saving throw to plump. He made it.
Ah, he succeeded.
Ooh.
So he does 7 points of damage, stabbing into Orag's thigh, like to the bone. Fenris.
All right, so Phineas is going to drop down and try to stab this thing
5,
with his
10, 15. Yeah, I'll say it's his full movement to get down.
short sword.
Can't get through his exoskeleton. That one does.
Nice. Nice.
So it squeaks and it's and you hear from this direction a gawk, 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 a larger one. But this one comes scurrying over. Make him a little smaller and tries to take on Fenris. Stabbing at Fenris with pack tactics and hits. Not doing any damage to him.
Shame.
It's a shame. Had to change his name so I don't slip up. Conservative Smile is going to try to get some more on Orag. Pack tactics. This time it like
He's got
leaps.
He's got to do the wisdom saving throw
Uh-huh.
before he can hit him.
No.
Ah, he failed.
Even a crit
Nice.
fails. So Orag's like pushes him off of him, sprinkles some oil on him. Uncouth Saunter. He's kind of climbing on the wall over here. I think he's going to keep climbing. Like, he's coming over this way. On the ceiling, upside down, is going to try to attack Ben. And I want to say if he misses by 5 or more, I'm going to roll it again and see if he hits the rope. So he tries to attack Ben. No, he hits Ben, not doing any damage, obviously. Bob.
All right, is this rope still fraying up at the top? Because
Yeah.
me and Bob are still at the top.
No, not so much now that Orag's not on it. But you
So it
don't know
looks
that.
safe
So
for-
no, it doesn't look like it's fraying any more than it has.
I don't want to send Bob down there and have the rope snap. So I think Bob is just going to have to stay at the top for now.
Okay. Oops. Dalrog.
Can I see Oreg from the top of the hole there?
No. There's too many people in the way.
All right. Then he's
There's
just going
Morcal,
to...
there's S, and there's Ben.
Right, right.
All in the tunnel.
Dog grunt, more cow. All right, Doggin's just going to have to wait then. Especially as heavy as he is.
So you see an adult come into the room. Start looking around. Or
Where?
yeah, they got dark vision and tremor sense, so kind of hard to sneak up on them. But you did roll a crit on your stealth check, so it was like a 24 or whatever. I was like, okay, you can get right down in them. Seething footwork. Yep. I'm just, if they're attacking the were-rats just to speed things up, it's a waste of turn. Because if they hit or miss, they can't do damage, so. Adult Kruthic. So another one's like, it comes into the room. Another adult. Marley.
Where are these adults? I'm not seeing them on the map.
Oh, sorry.
Marley's gonna wait till the rope's cleared before he starts down. He heard that ping, ping, ping at the top, and he's like, "Hey, no." So is there light down there? Can I see all the way to the bottom? Is
No one
anybody
has
down
any
there?
light
Everybody
source.
was in the way.
I don't
No one
think.
has
Yeah, but it's farther than 60 feet. It's farther than my dark vision, so to the bottom, I think. So it'd have to have a light down there.
Well, I
I
thought there
mean,
was a
there's like
glowing
a
green light.
greenish glow down there, but it's not really giving you much light. What are you trying to
Yeah.
see?
I was gonna shoot an enemy. Try to shoot an enemy down through the hole, but it's just better that I wait because
Well, there's also 3 people
3
clogging up
people
the
in
hole,
the hole.
so
Yeah, right.
hmm. Well, unfortunately, this one's also going to try to attack Orog.
I'll give him the saving throw.
That's a hit. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yes, it is.
succeeded.
Succeeded. So he stabs Orog. He's critical. He's like, I almost got all the oil. He's in his tinderbox. Does it take 1d6 rounds to start a fire these in 5e? No. It used to take 1d6 rounds to light a torch in 4th or 3rd edition, but now it's an action. Morkel.
All right. Morkel is clinging to the side of the tunnel and is just gonna skitter his way down. As far as I can go.
You clamber past S, and you come out onto the ceiling, and there's Ben is hanging on the rope. He's looking down. He's like, and you climb out onto the ceiling, and now you can see.
All right. So is this one next? Is that guy actually?
He's
like,
on the
next to me?
ceiling. Yeah, he's like, you climb like
jeez.
right next to him.
All right. Well, first, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Oreg down there because he's looking pretty beat up. Let's give him that.
Casting healing spells in combat provokes an attack of opportunity. It's a new rule. It's just a new rule.
It's a new rule that I just made up.
Yeah.
I
Manikiri
will.
redeemed a potion of greater healing for Orag too.
Ooh,
So
nice.
all of a sudden your staff glows, and you see his wounds close up even more than you thought they would have.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so good at this. And I will use my action to activate my symbiotic entity, and the spores around me glow for a second as I gain some temporary hit points.
S.
Wants to work his way down. How far down can he get?
Let's see. Oh no. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 takes you, hanging down off the rope below Ben. So you're just in the middle of the air.
Okay.
You could climb all the way down as a dash if you want. The one on the ceiling could probably try to get you, but not easily. Let's just put you guys like in square so it makes sense.
Yeah. How far down to the floor am I?
It's only like 15 feet to the floor,
Okay.
but 30 feet of movement because you're climbing.
Right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and dash action to get down to the floor, and then I'm going to action surge.
So you could pick any one of those 3 squares that you want to be in for being on the ground. These.
Okay. I'll just be here.
All right, so you're on the ground, but you're kind of in the back a little, so I'll make you a little bit smaller so you can
Yeah.
3 dimension
Actually, I'll be
to it.
here, if that's all right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I want to attempt to stab the plump one with my pike.
That's gonna hit him. Probably gonna pop him too, like a tick.
Nice. And that's really all I can do. And I'm gonna try and, when I'm pulling my pike out, I want to coat it in as much of this goo of this thing as I can.
The guts.
Yeah, I want my pike to be as smelly of Kruthic as I can.
Conservative smile. Well, he's still trying to, whatever this thing is making all that commotion. I'm gonna stab at it. Sanctuary. I do hit. It succeeds.
Succeeded.
What did you roll for initiative, Auroch? You rolled a 5?
That would be 1.
So you go last. He's like,
And S is right next to you.
Stupid thing, it won't light.
Milking that sanctuary for as long as I can.
Unapologetic laughter. Same one attacking the same person again. Pack tactics. Let's see if that sanctuary saves you. That's a crit.
Yeah.
Another one leaps at your head. No, this time it connects.
Oh, God.
The stabs you in the neck. Blood like squirts out. You're like, oh, I don't feel so good again. The rope's like dangling in your face, though. Waspish Gate. Oh, that's the adult. It's gonna clamber down here and go after Fenris. If he hits with both of his attacks, though, I'm gonna give him a grab, like he's grabbing him. That's a hit. Nope. So Fenris jumps out of the way, and this other one is coming out.
Are they actually getting closer to the dead one? So it's not really helping down here in the nest, huh?
Well, it's only one little one that's dead. And you don't see them walking over the top of it. That's the dead one. Do you think the way it works is that they don't go over where the dead one is? If the adult ones die, there's a lot more scent glands. The babies aren't so much. Stabbing at Orag. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Orag might be unconscious.
Gotta roll,
Yep.
see if he saves.
Yeah, he failed. He
Oh,
failed his wisdom.
Well, here, let me see.
Or got a healing potion
The
in the chat.
second attack is a
Woohoo.
hit. Roll for the second one. Roll Sanctuary for the second one.
Oh, does it go on both of them, or I thought if he fails the first one, he chooses another target, right?
You're the.
Yeah, there's-
I didn't cast the spell, so you're gonna have to remind me what it does.
They're supposed to choose another target. And it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be a non-friendly.
I wonder if there isn't another target within reach.
Yeah, on a failed save, the must
Or
choose a new
lose the
target or
attack.
lose the attack.
Okay, so he didn't hit. Let me.
No, it's got this target right here.
No, they won't attack each other.
Oh. Can you feel the love?
What do you do for damage? Oh, you healed yourself, so.
Yeah, he got a heal in the chat.
So he did. So you get another 3 points back. Or if you're gonna give yourself 3 more
Want
hit
me to do
points.
it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can't drag it back because you gave yourself healing and it damaged you by 5.
Gotcha. 3 points. Cool.
That was done. And this little one, I think, is gonna try one more time on Phineas and give up. He's like, I can't hurt Phineas. Phineas.
All right. So Phineas is going to. Oh, there's really nowhere where for him to go, so he's just going to turn to this adult and try to start taking out this adult here.
Bounces off his exoskeleton. Actually, jumps out of the way.
With too many of these things trying to bite him and stuff.
Yeah.
Too distracted, he can't hit him.
Bob is up top still.
Yeah, does the rope look a little safer now?
Here.
What do you mean
Well,
by
a couple
it? Doesn't look like anybody's repaired the rope.
Well, does it look taut still, or is it still?
Yeah, there's
Or is
still
it looser
people.
now?
There's still somebody on the rope. It's wiggling around.
Okay.
You can't tell how much weight is on it.
It's time for Bob to go down.
Okay. So Bob
I'm
starts
going to tell
climbing down.
Bob. Yeah. Well, I was going to tell him they're not hurting his friends, but I guess I can't see that. So go down there, Bob.
Yeah, as he starts down, he can start to see that there's only one person hanging on the rope right now.
He's gonna move and dash as far as he can get down there.
Yeah, I got him. Marley.
Marley is gonna take a look at this rope. Does it look like it's a bad idea to be climbing on it? I mean, from what he can see, you said the rope was frayed. Does it look like?
It looks like there was too much weight at one time on the rope, and it's kind of stretched it out and frayed it a little bit.
Right, but it's still holding fast. If we just
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
easy on the-
You think there's a couple people on it though? You can hear it, straining a little bit.
Right, I can hear the rope creaking. I'll just wait till the stars align.
Rizzo.
Rizzo, who is he will just continue to climb down the rope as far as he can.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 40 feet, so as part of his dash action, he comes into the top of the... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, as his full dash action, he comes into the top of the chamber. Like right
Okay.
next to Ben. They're like, yeah! They're like staring at each other, holding onto the rope. Are you going? No, it's your initiative. I ran out of movement.
Just drop. The ground can't hurt you.
That's not true. That's why Azaka Stormfang is scared of heights, because falling damage goes bypasses bludgeoning.
Yes, doesn't know that.
So Orag, you got your potion of heal, right?
I did.
Erotic Snicker, I think is losing interest over here. He's gonna climb up here and start climbing towards S. This is climb 30 feet. Wow, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I think you could get over there and take a swipe at you. I'm not going to give him pack tactics, though. And he connects.
She's still considered connected. I mean, adjacent to Phineas.
Who?
Heroic Snicker. I'm
Yeah,
just not sure how you're doing the 3D thing.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess the question was, does he provoke an attack of opportunity? Right. That would have been the correct question. No, he doesn't. He doesn't move out of his threatened square. 5 points of damage on S. Dalgron.
Yeah, this rope is looking a little taut again. I'm just gonna have to wait until I can get, because I weigh a lot with all this armor. I'll probably be the last one to be able to go down. So
I don't think you guys planned this out very well.
no.
We got 1,500 pounds on a 500-pound test.
Yeah. And I can't see anybody in the bottom or anything, so there's not much I can do except pass the old turn. Say a prayer.
Do you
This
have
one on
any-
the ceiling.
Any pitons and a hammer? Neither do I.
Potion of climbing. Where do those all go?
What was the Constitution say? Oh, the spores succeeded.
I
Yeah.
left it in the
I was
store.
on mute. I was trying to say that, but
Well, he doesn't like the spores. He doesn't like the spores, so he's going to try to stab you. I'm going to give him a little -2 because he's upside down, kind of try to stab you a little bit. But
all right.
I mean, these things have a climb speed, but still. Oh, So it goes to like swipe at you, and like its two legs were like hanging onto the ceiling, and like Ben was trying to. They're like on the rope, and they're trying to like keep balance, and Ben kind of like kicks the tunnel, and a big chunk of rock falls, and this thing just falls right on top of Orag. Orag, give me a dexterity saving throw. See if you can get out of the way. A 13, I think that's good enough to get out of the way. As this thing falls on the ground, and we're gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 2d6 damage for falling. Double ones. That's not very good. It's 2 points though.
That exoskeleton.
I'm gonna put him back here, but he is like kind of there. More Cal.
All right. Morkel will climb down the side, and does this put him next to that guy? The young Kruthic?
Let's see, 5. And what's your climb speed? Yeah, you could. 15. Yeah, you can get there. It would be
Okay.
25, 10, 20 feet of movement.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna cast
You're like-
Shillelagh.
You're like on top of the edge there. You get your feet stuck. It's kind of goopy. The walls because of the eggs and stuff.
That's all right. I'm used to stuff like that. So, try to whack him with my Shillelagh.
That's a hit. Nice.
Not much. Now, why did that not add my symbiotic entity damage? That's says it's a melee attack. I don't understand why that didn't add that. It should have added another D6 necrotic.
Symbiotic entity.
Because you
select on
have
edge.
Shillelagh attack not as a weapon entry. So
Oh,
it's treating it as a power attack, not a melee.
it has to be a weapon. Okay, I will add that. But
Roll it.
can
Yeah.
we-
So roll a d6.
okay, nice. I will update that. Thanks.
And they don't have any vulnerabilities or anything, so it's another 6 to Uncouth Saunter. He's critical. Ben.
Ben is climbing on down. On down to Kruthic Town.
To there?
And yeah, until he can get some room, it's kind of crowded. I've realized he could be back in the tunnel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that square would be better, kind of keeping an area open. Yeah. And Ben is going to make 2 short sword attacks. Miss. Lost my armor. And that's Ben.
S.
All right. S is S is going to make a pike attack against Uncouth Saunter and see if he can't get rid of him.
Actually, roll that again,
Okay.
because he's supposed to be prone.
Oh,
Missed either way.
that guy is?
Yeah.
Well, then Ben ought to get 2 more attacks on him.
Yeah, true.
Let's see. missed. These things are hard to hit. Missed.
Finally, Orok. So this thing that's prone is like wallowing around in your oil. It's like, which other square did you put the oil in? I can't hear you.
Am I able to push Morkel? Do a shove action against Morkel?
I guess. That would require you to use an action to shove him.
Okay. So I would rather do that than burn him. So I want to try to push him back here. And say it. Stay out of the oil. And light it.
Well, do you have two actions?
No, I'm telling him to light it.
Oh. Well, you have to roll the opposed
Are you going to
strength
fight
checks.
me?
He can choose to fail it.
Yeah, can I just let it happen?
Roll me a dex check. Morkel. You want to roll low. Okay. He can you know, you got suction cup feet. It's kind of hard to shove you even if you're voluntarily getting shoved. You're like, "Oh,
Stay away from there. There's oil there. And I'm just going to have to wait till next turn. But I got my sanctuary up. Hopefully I roll better than a 1.
Well, this one is kind of not doing anything to Fenris and looks over at S. Tries to stab S. And that's it. 4 points of damage. Oh, the adult.
So he has to make a wisdom save if you want to do it first.
Yeah, if he's hitting Orig.
Yeah, he's attacking Oric.
No, you're not.
Oops. I guess he can move and attack Morkel on the second one.
Yeah, he can choose a different target.
That's a hit. Eight points of damage. Absorbed. Nice.
Took away all of my temp hit points though.
Hey, that's nice though. Where's the cannon when you need it?
Yeah, right.
Now this one's stabbing at S too. No. Unapologetic laughter.
Is he going
Give
after
him a
Orig?
save, yeah.
Ugh.
Makes it. That's a hit. Moderately wounding him. Dalgron Bright Fists.
I still can't go down this rope,
Well,
and I still can't see anybody.
your dark vision, when you're looking down the tunnel, you see that it looks like there's only one person on the rope. Right?
Oh, there's only one
Oh,
person.
no, there's
on the
two.
rope.
There's two on the rope.
Yeah, that's. I
Do
thought
you
2 of
have
them were still on the
mending?
rope. No, I don't.
Oh, darn.
No.
Do you have a rope?
No, I
Wait a
don't.
second.
Yeah, I don't have a rope. I've got a blanket.
You can attempt to climb down with no rope.
Yeah, with
up
my
and use
negative
the
one
blanket
athletics.
to slow your fall.
Use
Yeah,
your
little
blankets
parachute.
and parachute. That's
Parachute and
gonna work.
shield.
That's gonna work.
I'm
It's-
gonna have to wait another round.
Uncouth saunter. Gang pile on the bugbear. Give him
Before
a-
he
Alright,
does that, I'm gonna use my reaction on him. Let's see.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Give him his wisdom save for the succeeds.
Oh, Jesus.
Your sanctuary seems to be wearing off, but you're able
Yeah.
to dodge out of the way. Rizzo.
All right. Rizzo heard them yelling about oil, and he didn't see where they, like spreaded it though. Can he try to like sniff at the air and see if he can figure out where this oil is, so he doesn't stand in it?
Well, he knows for sure there's oil here, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh, he should have
Should have
advantage on that
advantage.
Yeah.
because he has
Mhm.
keen smell. There we go. Let's roll it again.
Yeah, that's good enough to know that the other one's in this square, right? Is that right? Yeah. So so these two squares here.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Well, then he will, as long as he actually wants to stay as far away from that oil as he can. Can he, like, get over this way, somehow to start helping ass over there? Like, is that possible?
Yeah, he could be basically like back behind S and
Okay.
still reach that square.
All right.
So we'll put him here.
Yeah, that works.
But he's like on those steps kind of behind S.
All right. So does he have any negatives then to attack this this guy?
Nah.
All right.
No, he's clinging onto the wall, like reaching down, and he just stabs up at him. The only negatives he has is they suck at hitting. Oh, there's a hit!
Oh, he hit him.
6 points.
Nice.
Borag. You're like, you're like feeling a
Everybody's
little
free, honey.
nauseous and stuff, and you finally, you like,
Light it.
whoosh. So what happens?
So with what? I don't have a thing. It's a 2d6. Let me double check.
A flask of oil?
Where did it go? I have it here. Somewhere. Oil. Boom.
Let's see. Flask of oil.
Takes
It is
5
coded.
damage. 5. They automatically take 5 to fire damage.
Is it coded? Can you drop the fire on him?
It burns for 2 rounds, deals 5 damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area. And the answer to your question is possibly, but I don't have it coded, so I'm looking right now to see if it's coded in. I think that's one of
I think
Robin's
it's
thing. Here it is. I got it. Actions. Earl. Right there.
there. It is.
So because Saunter is prone and stuff, are we giving him 5?
Yeah, he definitely catches on fire. His legs curl
Nice.
up as he burns.
Nice. Alright, and that was my action, so that's it for me. So Ori's got some more kills, got nice little thing. I'll hand him, using my reach, I'll hand him a couple marshmallows and a hot dog.
So let's do
Nice.
Nice.
Like that.
Awesome.
Waspish Gate, the adult, is still trying to get him a snack.
And hopefully the green stuff isn't flammable.
Uh-oh. So he grapples Phineas.
I roll to see
Yeah.
if he's into it.
That would be a choice.
Living in these sewers, it gets pretty lonely
It
for these
does. It does.
were rats.
DC
Been a
14
while since
fetish
he's
check.
had physical touch. It's his love language, after all.
And starts pulling him with him. Conservative Smile is also trying for...
Now, would you
Correct.
consider lighting a fire an attack?
He
It
failed
isn't.
his throw.
No, it's an action, though.
Okay, so the point is my sanctuary is still there because I didn't attack anything. It doesn't go away until I attack.
Yeah, no, lighting a fire I wouldn't say is an attack. Just because they were in the fire.
Oops.
Oops. Right. Oops. You can leave. You knew there was oil there, you dumb thing. Morkel. We're gonna stretch it to the end of the round. Well, you're muted.
There.
Are you pushing the wrong
Hey,
button? One or
I
the
must
other.
have pushed. Yeah, I must have pushed the wrong button. All right. So, I don't like this guy right in front of me. But it's not a ton I can do about it. I will I'm gonna whack him with my shillelagh. No, I'm
No.
not. Nope, I'm not.
All right, Ben. Ben's like, oh, it's hot back here. Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah,
All
hot,
right,
hot,
let's
hot.
see. He's gonna come.
He's gonna move to there.
Let's say he goes to here.
Yeah, we'll let him go to there. He'll just take on this one in front of him. Let me open up his stat block again. And first short sword is automatic miss.
He like goes to use your short sword, and there's like an egg caught on it. He's like, oh shit! He slings it off. He gets another attack though, doesn't he?
He gets another attack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He swings it again and
Dodges
misses.
out of the way. Bob
Dahlgren's-
climbing down.
Dahlgren's going to tell Bobby, hurry up and get off that rope, Bobby.
30 to get to inside the cavern there, so he can dash to get down.
Yeah, dash to get off the rope.
Damn
Damn it.
I guess he's
Bobby.
gonna be there. Damn it, Bobby. So yeah, he climbs down and ends up in that square.
What the hell?
S.
All right. S. He's gonna just try to
Stab the one on the wall.
stab the one. Yeah.
Heroic
And
snicker.
pin him to the wall. Come on.
Ooh, that's a hit. Probably killed him too.
Hopefully.
No.
Come on. And then he's gonna move one down to open up some more space.
Marley.
All right. So Marley, seeing that the rope is clear, says, "Last one down's a rotten egg," and pushes Dahlgren back out of the way and starts down the rope.
All right, so you
I'll trip him as he goes into the hole.
get down. So you like speed him up.
Fenris. Fenris is
All right,
grappled
so
by this thing, being drugged down the tunnel.
he can still attack, so he's going to. This time he's actually going to bite this thing first and then slash at it with his sword.
He wouldn't probably bite. Because he doesn't want to turn one into a werebug.
All that they're covered in armor.
But a short sword
Nice.
stab is nice.
That's
Stabbing
the
at this
first
thing.
one that's hit him, isn't it? The first rat that's hit him. with
Pretty
the-
close, yeah.
No, Heroic Snicker was hit by Risso.
And that's where we're gonna stop for tonight.
Nice.
Some bug love going on. Some
That was
pudding
fast.
love. Yeah, that's a fast 3 hours, man. Phew.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night I'm off. Thursday, are we trying to do some Deadlands? Deadlands over
Yeah.
on Marbania's channel. I'm gonna try my thing here. Still not working. I don't know what's going on with my stream deck, but supposed to push that button and it's supposed to work. But if you want Marbania's Twitch channel, it is it's right. Oops. It's right there. He put it in there. It's right there. And Friday night, Empire of the Ghouls, Matakiri will be DMing at 8 o'clock right here, and I'll be playing so you'll see the player side. Saturday, as episode 1 of Stormlord's Wrath happening over on Rob's channel at 9 o'clock, Rob 2E. Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show, and then back here on Tuesday to keep going with some killing some bugs underneath Dr. Troy's, pretty much stirring up puddings and stuff in their cellar. They don't like it. And that's it. So let's see if there's somebody we should go raid. 20 sides is still going. Let's raid somebody different this time. I'm gonna raid Prometheus. Somebody I'm following. I don't know who they are, but they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. So stick around for a little bit as we head out and raid. Where's my raid button? Oh, there it is. Yep. So stick around, chat. We're gonna hit a raid, but thank you for watching, all you guys out in Twitch land. We appreciate it. And if you're not a follower, hit the follow button. This will be posted on YouTube if you want to watch it later or whatever. But thank you, and we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.